Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Slothy Newt, back to part two of the walkthrough for Far Cry 5, a real life walkthrough. Let me explain what a real life walkthrough, what I mean by that is that there is no music in the game from Ubisoft. I turned it off because real life, you don't have music in what you're doing unless you're playing a radio or at a party or a concert. You know, your everyday living, you walk around, take a walk. There's no music. So that's what I'm doing. No music or no background music in the playthrough. Also, we are going to be conversing with Dutch and getting instructions for him on what to do next. But the next mission will be clearing his island. It's the liberation of his island, so we get a place to start. So you can liberate it any way you want and however you want, but this is a tutorial. So take your time, you're in no hurry, do it the way you feel is necessary. If you want to go in guns a-blazing, go in guns a-blazing. If you want to go in stealth, do stealth. Okay? So just wanted you to know what real life meant and what we're up against next. So this is part two of my walkthrough of Far Cry 5. So now we've got to get clothes and we'll get over here and we got to get super close to this stuff. Activate. Oh, interact, excuse me. All right. Let's make our changes. Okay, confirm that. Skin tone. Not too tan, but not too white either. All right, hairstyle. I like to have my hairstyle back in a ponytail. I think it looks best other than crop short, a bun, shoulder length, shaggy length, okay, curly, or punk, as I call it. So we'll go back up to the conservative ponytail and confirm that. All right, upper body, or excuse me, lower body. Well, we got camo pants on. That works for me. So we'll confirm that. Oops. Oops. Sorry. I didn't get to change my shirt. So what we'll do is this. I'll show you what we can do under options. I think it can be done under options. Let's see here. I might be wrong. Audio. Okay. No. Tutorial menu. Nope. All right. Well, that's no big deal. We can change it later. Oh, well, back. Well, let us go back. I don't think so. Let me try this. All right. Here we go. Okay. Do this again. Upper body. I like the brown, blends in better. And the headwear, I always throw a baseball cap on. It says trucker gray, so that's cool. All right. And then the handwear, well, I always go for the skeleton on the gloves over the black gloves. So and they're equipped. So this is what the character looks like, which you'll very seldom see if you see her at all. So back to the quest. It's called A Glimmer of Hope, Duchess Island. Oh, also, by the way, if there's music playing in the room where the person's at, I will chat over it as much as I can till I get it turned off. We're going to try that first. Then if that doesn't work, down the road I'll be turning the audio completely off on that section or removing it and explaining that there's a copyright song being played and we can't have copyright strikes. So, with that being said, on with the game. And I will remember to pan slowly. Now we might as well go over to the infirmary first. At least that's what this looks like to me. And we got a first aid kit we can get. I don't see a lot going on. Nothing else that we can have that I can see. So, nothing here on the counter. Oh, on the exam table other than a bedpan. No big deal. But I do see a radio sitting to the right, so let's see what that has to say.
Please, anyone there? Peggy's rolled in here like an army. Started throwing people into trucks, taking our food, and then I just heard nothing but gunfire. People are dying. Please, someone help us. Don't know how much longer we can hold out. Please, begging you, if you've got a gun, get to Falls End. John C's taking the whole town. Ian's Gates lost their fucking minds. They're gonna kill us all. If anyone's listening, Pastor Jerome and I will do whatever we can. Eden's Gate won't take us alive.
All right. Sounds like Falls End's under siege. So, but first off, we got to get this tutorial done. Now we'll check room by room. I don't see much in here that we can react with other than this note. Pause the video if you'd like to read it. Okay. Swing on around. Don't see a lot. Oh, another note. Okay. Pause the video here if you'd like to read it. Okay. Oops, too fast. Looks like nothing else that we can interact with. Okay. Across the hall. Requires a key. Looks like there's could be quite a bit in there we could interact with, but we got to find the key. All right, on down the hall to talk to Dutch. All right, Dutch. Where you at?
I say again, this is Dutch.
Copyright,
Mary,
copyright,
Jerome.
music, music,
Anyone
music,
there?
music,
Over.
music,
You found something that
music,
fits.
music. All right, music's off. Sorry, had to do it. Now let's talk to Dutch.
Come here, deputy. We need to talk. I didn't properly introduce myself back there. Most folks call me Dutch. I've been trying to piece together what's happening up top. It ain't good. Little I can gather is that your partners are alive. For now. Seems they've been split up. Each one handed off to a different member of Joseph's family. You want them back, I get it. I got friends that've been taken too. problem is, there ain't no help coming. Nobody knows what's going on here, and they won't know until it's too late. There's gotta be people out there willing to fight back against this cult. We need to show them how. We need to build us a resistance. So the first thing we're gonna do is get control of this island. Once we got some breathing room, we can figure out what's coming next. There's a gun and a map in the safe over there. Take them. I'll give you a call on your radio once you get your bearings.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, it's pointing us to the right. So there it is. There's the safe. Oh, there was the key. There's the map. And
be careful out there. It's crawling with Peggy's. Those fuckers are willing to die for that psychopath that's leading them.
okay, thanks, Dutch. All right, now we can read the information what he's got on, looks like, each one of the family members. So let's start with Jacob. Pause the video should you like to read it. Then we'll go down to, looks like, John. Yep, it was John Seed. Here you go. There you go.
Check.
All right.
This fucking...
Joseph, okay, that's the father.
piece of shit.
And last but not least,
That's it.
Faith.
Again, this is
Okay.
Dutch. Eli, Mary.
Well,
Jerome.
now you got all the information on
Anyone
each one of the
there?
family members.
Over.
So we're going to make our way out of here and look for anything we can interact with along the way. I'll try to keep the panning slowly so I don't make anybody nauseous. Now, just remember, take your time. You're in no hurry. Might as well inspect this room while we're running through here. All right, looks like we got us another note. Pause the video and read that should you decide to. Sounds like an answering machine of some sort. All right.
Dutch, you there? This is Ray. What the hell is going on? We've heard a miss of gunshots, and I swore that weren't thunder earlier, but a couple of explosions. Boomers all riled up and won't settle down. Is this more than Peggy's bullshit? How much are we gonna stand for? Anyway, call me back when you can, and take care of yourself.
All right, Ray. All right. I'll just pan the room and see if there's anything else in here we can interact with. I don't see anything. Nope. Okay. Next room. Don't see anything over here. Ah, a container. We can loot that. Got 3 more rounds of handgun ammo, and that's about it. Now let's go check out that room that had required a key. See what we can get out of there. So that's to the right, over here, and then back to the left, and there it is on the right hand side. So we'll unlock that, go in. I don't see anything other than, looks like ammo on the table. Got that, more 20 more rounds. Looks like a possibility of a note on the other side. So we'll just go around and see what that's got to say. Pause the video should you want to read the note. Alright. And that looks to be about it for in here. Nope, we got one more container we can look at. I missed that one. Here we go. Loot it. And we got more handgun ammo. So we probably got close to 30, 32 rounds if I added it up properly. Alright, now let's get out of here. So that we can get started with liberating the island. And keep your eyes open for things you can grab along the way. It'll shimmer or indicate itself to you as you play the game. And for those of you that haven't played the game, I hope you enjoy my walkthrough and it encourages you to go out and get the game. So there seems to be a shovel here I can take, which is a melee weapon. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen, you hold the left bumper down to open the wheel, and you can choose your melee weapon. It's in the bottom of the screen. There's throwables, and then you got the melee to the left, which is where the balled fist is. So you can select what you want off of the weapons wheel. So we got that. Now let's switch back to our handgun. Nope, we're unarmed right now. No weapons available in our hands, but that's okay. Looks like we got a lead pipe we can take too. So, left bumper, weapons wheel, pipe, shovel, fist. Okay. And then we've got the only other firearm we got is the 1911. So let's keep a hold of the melee weapon and save as much ammo as we can. So we're going to go back over here and use our lead pipe. Up and out. Now I'm going to try to keep the videos to 30 minutes or less. So I may put you in a position where there's a cliffhanger, but it won't be for long. So, okay, up and out we go. Crouch down and move forward. Now, as you can see, to the
Now listen up. If you're gonna build a resistance, there's some things you need to know. There's 4 ways you can go about this. First, you can liberate any hostages the cult's taken. These are good people who might just fight alongside you if you help them. Second, you can destroy Eden's Gate property that's all over the place now. Hell, they built 2 goddamn shrines on this island alone. Third, you can tackle resistance missions. There are a lot of folks out there waging their own war against this cult, and they could sure use your help. And last, if you're really looking for a fight, you can take on the cult outposts that have popped up across the county. Liberating those places will give the resistance solid footholds to push back against Eden's Gate.
Alright. Now, as I was saying...
I've got cameras set up all over this island. I'll keep an eye out for anything useful. For now, head south and take out any cult shit you see. And help any folks in need, would you? Dutch out.
Alright, now the Dutch is out. As you can see, there's a plant shimmering to the left up here in front of us. Okay. This is a homeopathic ingredient. Take it. Okay. Prickly lettuce. Okay. Alright. Dutch said to move south, so that's what we're going to do. I like to remain stealth, so we'll move forward. And sometimes you got to move very quickly when you're doing things, especially with the cultists, because they are very skittish. So I like being as quiet as possible and get to where I need to get to as fast as possible. So, alright, sounds like we got trouble ahead. So let's slide up here.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Keep an eye on this. Alright, we can look at them. Throw binoculars, mark them. Alright, get back over here. And bide your time. A lot of times they're skittish. They'll spin around, look for people. Okay.
Sinner, you better tell us what you know.
Give her another chance.
I guess
Alright.
this is what the project needs.
Where's the deputy hiding?
See? He doesn't know anything.
Talk, sinner.
Give it a minute or two. Keep waiting. Alright.
You can't resist the
she's
Father's will for
relocating.
long.
We're going to
Sinner,
come up
you
behind her
better tell us what
now
you know.
and take her down. Told you, sometimes you have to move fast. So let's loot. Okay.
I need you to help.
Liberate him.
Thanks for saving my sorry ass.
Now remember, this is just a tutorial area. So none of this counts as kills or anything else. And I'm going to take the weapon. So that gives me, looking at my weapons wheel,
Walk this way.
the ARC and the 1911, as well as a melee weapon. So going back to the melee weapon
Come here. Yeah, you.
and talk to this gentleman.
These loony fanatics are out of control. If you want to protect yourself, I think there's a prepper stash near the boathouse. Should have some good gear squirreled away.
All right. With that being said, I want to investigate that structure up there. It looks like it comes down from over here. And that's what you can do, is you can take your time, investigate the whole area. So, yep, there's a path, which is what I thought. So we go up where it says Johnson's Lookout Tower. So, slow down, go inside. Oh, we got a note to read. Okay, pause the video if you want. Alright. Oh, there's an answering machine again. It looks like more ammo. Okay. Come on, game. There we go.
Hey, Henry. I'm at the edge of the wood near where you spotted the fire sign. I don't know what that showboater was doing buzzing the treetops, but the sky is now clear of air traffic. That smoke plume is pretty thick, but I need a closer look. What I can't figure out is what all these Peggies are doing out here. There's a whole bunch of them in the woods, calling out like they're looking for someone. I don't know if they're involved, but they seem pretty crusty and... Holy hell! A pickup just drove by like nobody's business, and the Peggies in the back were all carrying rifles and shotguns. I'm gonna... Holy shit!
Okay. Sounds like it's hitting the fan. So, we can walk around him. You don't have to talk to a person every time you see it. So, now let's go
God's in the
investigate.
trees and the land, not in some building.
Alright. You don't hear any music because that's the real life portion. Now, if you remember the sign that you saw over his head, it's down there. So let's take the zip line and go down. Alright. Now, I know it's been quite a while. It's been almost close to 30 minutes right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, or stop the video here and start it back up when we come back. I want to thank everybody for showing up. And yes, I play it very cautiously, or try to. So we'll have to do what we got to do and take our time. So like I said, I might leave you on a cliffhanger. But we should come right back here. So thank you, and see you in the next video.